Few musicians have a voice as timeless and comforting as James Taylor. With classics like Fire and Rain, Carolina in My Mind, and You've Got a Friend, he became a symbol of hope, healing, and reflection for millions. His gentle lyrics and soulful melodies carried people through heartbreak, joy, and everything in between. But behind the soothing voice that brought comfort to so many lies a life story filled with tragedy, pain, and heartbreaking struggles. A childhood marked by struggles, born in 1948 in Boston and raised in North Carolina.
Taylor's early life seemed
ordinary from the outside. But beneath the surface, his family faced serious challenges. His father, a respected physician, battled alcoholism, and the effects rippled through the household. James and his siblings often turned to music as an escape from the instability that haunted their home. This fragile foundation would later shape the turbulence in James's own life, fame, and its heavy toll. By the late 1960s, Taylor's career took off in ways he could hardly have imagined. His deeply personal songs resonated with listeners during a turbulent time in America. Suddenly he was a star. But the fame that lifted him up also magnified his vulnerabilities. Behind the applause and awards, Taylor was grappling with depression and addiction. His hit song Fire and Rain wasn't just a beautiful ballad, it was a raw reflection of his inner battles, including his time in psychiatric hospitals and the devastating loss of a close friend. To the public, he was a success story, but in his private world he was barely holding on. Addiction, heartbreak, and loss. Taylor's struggles with heroin addiction became one of the darkest chapters of his life. It cost him relationships, stability, and years of peace. Even as his music career flourished, he often found himself consumed by demons that wouldn't let go. His personal life was also filled with heartbreak. His marriage to fellow music legend Carly Simon was once celebrated as a union of two brilliant artists, but it crumbled under the weight of his addiction and personal struggles. The divorce left both of them scarred, and it was a reminder that even love couldn't always heal the deepest wounds. Adding to the pain, Taylor endured devastating losses within his family. Two of his siblings, Alex and Kate, both talented musicians, themselves died tragically. Alex from alcoholism and Kate from heart complications. Each loss cut deeply, reminding Taylor of the fragility of life and the shadows that seemed to follow his family, resilience, and legacy today. At 77, James Taylor carries the scars of his past but also the wisdom of survival. He has spoken openly about his struggles, using his platform to inspire others who battle addiction and depression. His resilience is a testament to the power of music, healing, and perseverance. While the tragedies in his life are heartbreaking, they have also shaped the depth and honesty of his artistry. His songs continue to comfort people because they come from a place of lived experience, pain, loss, and ultimately the fight to endure. Final thoughts. The story of James Taylor is one of both tragedy and triumph. He faced addiction, heartbreak, and devastating family losses, yet his voice still carries a message of hope. At 77, his journey reminds us that even in the darkest valleys, it's possible to keep moving forward, and that sometimes the most heartbreaking stories create the most beautiful songs.